bodies. I have some items that I was going to do a huge haul with, but I decided to split it up into an Amazon haul and then a Temu haul, because 2 of the items for the Temu haul still hasn't made it. So I'm going to do the Amazon haul so I can put my things away and show you what I got. So, oh, and also I got something from Lette's Gel Nails Pro. This is a Lette item. And you always get this card. It's the only hard gel that I use. It's just the perfect consistency for me. The colors are beautiful. I'm still waiting on her to come out with some neon colors. She says she's trying. So, I was out of the rubber base coat, or rather, I accidentally cured it slightly, so I had to get me another rubber base coat. Perfect stuff. I'll go ahead and show you the consistency on this. That's all that I got, but she did send a free gift. It's got some little snowflakes in there. It's a little mini bling it pack. Very pretty. Bluish purple stones in there, or it might be 2 different. No, it's bluish purple stones. Got your butterflies. So that was nice of her. Definitely didn't have to do that. I've never gotten a free gift besides the hard gel she was getting rid of before, so that was a pleasant surprise. Now let me show you the consistency on this rubber base coat. It works beautifully. I use it to glue my tips down with, and when I put this over the tips, I don't even have to file the ends of the tips. You know, I usually blend it in. I don't even have to do that. So glad I got that. Been needing that. Okay, then I went and I got these brushes because I like to have different options for either an ombre brush or using pigment powder. And I love the iridescent brushes. That's what almost all of my brushes are, is iridescent. And these are iridescent with glitter. Anything in this video that you want to see, just message me in the comments and I will be glad to send you a link. Just nice little blending ombre brushes, and then the handles are iridescent with glitter. How pretty are those? I guess that's Aridito. So pretty. So there's those. The only one I had up until now is this one, which, to be honest, is quite blah. And this one that I got years and years ago, it's a rainbow brush, but once you use it with pigment, you can't tell. So I'm glad to have these now. Very glad. I use them to ombre gel polishes, and I use them for pigments. So there's those. And I'll just be using one, and I put the other ones up. It's a 3-pack. So next, I'm sure this came with one of the Beatles kits. You know, they're big gift set like ones. But I saw these brushes and I was like, they're adorable. So you can never have too many of the art brushes, in my opinion. And while they're not iridescent per se, they have this pretty little flower print all over them. And I'm sure somebody's had the gift set that has these in it. But you also get a couple more things with it. You get these little charms. That'll go in some giveaway because I have those charms, an abundance of them. It comes with a pink gel polish, like a ballerina pink. Oh, it's pretty thick. It's hard to get the brush down in there without making it dirty. So I'll be swatching that too. And then this is a full pack of art brushes that you get all the little, you get the liner brush, the ombre brush, flat, the I forget what that's called. And then you get the angled brush and the oval. So maybe that's a rounded brush. I'm not sure. But look at those handles. Aren't they adorable? And then they're pink, my favorite color. So I got those. Oh, and it has a little art palette. I don't know if that's acrylic. No, it's plastic. So it stays that frosty color. There's no protective layer on it. And a little nail brush holder. And this has like I think they tried to swirl paint in it, but it actually looks like those little hair fibers all through it. But the whole theme is pink and flowers, so that's not glow. Then I got a stamping plate for Halloween, because that's the next major nail decorating holiday coming up. And I think it's perfect. You got your Freddy Krueger. You got Pennywise. You got Pennywise's face here. I forget his name. Yeah, I forgot his name. On the little bicycle in Saw. I think he has a name. There's Dracula, Jason, you know, Michael. All the nightmares. Oh, another Pennywise face. So you get two different just faces you can put on a blank nail, and then you have the whole clown face there. So I'm hoping with this blue one you can see it. Then, since I'm in love with the Nova Ovo tips, I went ahead and got me a 5th box of those V-tip ones. See where you put it on, it's in the shape of a V versus that half moon shape. These are perfect. They fit my thumbs. So I said, you know what? What about the other shapes? Well, turns out the ducky full covers, because my problem is always my thumb. It's more wide than most nail tips. But not with Nova Ovo. That's a 0. Look how big that is. I mean, it's going to be too big for my thumb, and that's saying a lot. So, perfect. I'm not big on duck tips, but I know eventually I'm going to have to design some. So, they might as well fit right. And for Halloween, I didn't have any claw nails that actually fit my thumb. So, I said, I bet you these will. And these look like glass. They're so clear. I don't know how they did that. But again, look how wide the thumb is. Yes, that's gonna fit. And these are short claws, which is fine for what I'll be doing with them. If I were wearing them, like out and about, they'd have to be at least medium. So I got my Nova Ovo stocked up, Halloween and what have you. Now, gel polishes. One of these is not a gel polish. It's the Beatles Nail Art Foil Hema Free. I saw a girl on here and I don't remember her name. I'm subscribed to her, doesn't mean I remember her name. You know, age and all that. But she said this is the best. Well, she had the black bottle, so I guess it wasn't HEMA free, but she said it's the best nail art foil. Now, before she said that, the nail art foil 3-4 years ago I was told was the best was in the cart. This is past expiration, so I knew I needed another one. And with this lid, if you keep tightening it, it skips. It'll just skip over and reopen, so it's time for this to go. And I needed one. Now, I'm curious to see if it smells as strong as that. Yeah, it does. Something in that foil glue. So I'm going to try that out before I throw this, because I'm not throwing this until I get me one that works. If this doesn't work, I'll just get me another McCart one. So that's the end of all that good stuff from Amazon, and the rest of them are polishes. So Beetles. This is the Beetles glow in the dark orange polish. Glows in the dark. I don't know if it's glitter or not. I can't remember that. Yep, glitter orange. I don't have any real oranges this color, so I had to get me a couple orange polishes for Halloween. And a certain kind of orange. I got pumpkin orange, but not that bright orange. So, got this, and like I said, it glows in the dark. And then I got, I believe this is like a blood red. I needed that for Halloween and Christmas. I believe this is from their Halloween set, the way that it looks. Even the bottle has glitter in it to signify that it's glitter. And these are both the 15 ml bottles. It's close enough. It's definitely blood red. I got a red that was in the fall collection from last year, and I look it up all the time by the numbers. I can't find it in a big bottle. It is the perfect red for blood, for Christmas, for everything, and it's a glitter polish. Can't find it though. Then I got this Melody Susie because when I saw it, I said, that's absolutely stunning and I must have it. It didn't say it was a cat eye, but it looks like it should be. So there's the number G2103. It's in a silver bottle. Don't know if that signifies anything, but look at that. You can see the blue, the purple, the teal. Oh, it's all in there. It's beautiful. So there's that one. I love my double rhythm. Double rhythm just wants too much, so I get me a color here and there when I can. And this is a cat eye, so it's going to come with the magnet, which I don't use. I just throw those out. So all I want is this bottle out of here. I didn't have an emerald green cat eye, which is surprising to me because I got almost every color cat eye I can think of. So that's what I needed. And isn't it a beautiful deep green? We're gonna see how that magnetizes when we get it on the nail. And then last but not least, I got me some fall colors. And mainly because of the orange that's in here. It was cheaper to just go ahead and buy the primary color set. It's not just primary colors, clearly, but these are 7.5 mils, and I needed that yellow color and this orange. And I'm not mad if I get a regular green or a red in there. It does not upset me at all. And let's see if it's just a good old, yep, good old plain red. Perfect. See, the stickers don't do it justice on these Beetles bottles. Now, that's green, but it's not the, you know, like a grass green. That's more like a, when I was in elementary school, the green they had all over those boards with the little decorations for kids. Don't care for that green. But that's definitely the orange that I want. And I don't have any regular purples. That's still not a regular purple, you know, like a royal purple, but I can use it. This blue, let's see. Again, it reminds me of those little dull, what they considered bright when I was in elementary school, decoration colors. And just a plain yellow, which this yellow will also work for fall. It's not quite mustard yellow, but it's leaning that way rather than sunny yellow, which is a color I need. So we've got 2, 4, we got 10 colors here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 11 colors here that we need to swatch. So, you know what that means. It is swatch party time. Swatch-a-palooza. So let's do it. I have to start with this. I have to see it. I have to. I'm gonna see if it's a cat eye, but I do not believe it is. Usually if it is, it comes with a magnet. So let's get you in a little closer so we can swatch this. You can see what I got here. You can see the consistency and opacity. You see that lump, it hasn't moved. God, she's pretty. You know, it would probably work for you better is if I had a white background for you. You could see it a lot better. So let's do just that. And like that, white background. Turn up this light. Now you can see what we're cooking with here. Now I'm just doing the one coat. And then, ooh, there's even a green color to it. Yes. You know, like a mint green color to it as well. You got your pink, purple, mint green, this baby blue color. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's not a cat eye. Didn't advertise this one, but looked like it could have been. So we'll do one coat on this and then we'll turn around and do a second one. Let's stick that under the lamp. And then we'll move on to our red one. Now, again, I don't think this is a cat eye, but I'm still going to test it. Anything with glitter these days, you just think cat eye. Don't know why, but it's worth a shot. Yes, that is a nice blood red. It reminds me of fake blood. It's not a one coat wonder, but she is red. Oh, it is a cat eye. There we go. All right. So this was never going to look like that glitter that I wanted because it's a cat eye and the glitter I wanted was not a cat eye. Go ahead and put a second coat on that one as well. Now let's do this green. I know this is a cat eye. Yeah, it's a hunter green minus the cat eye effect. I was looking for emerald green. So hopefully the cat eye effect gives it that, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, it does. And she is strong smelling. Go ahead and put a second coat on that. And the last glitter, the orange that glows in the dark. This has a jelly base to it. Good, not cat eye. All those will likely need a second coat. So we will do that. All right, let's get on to that little powdery pink color. I use these clear swatch sticks for the most part so you can see the opacity. I could use black for the cat eyes, but I still want to see how, you know, if I have to put something behind them or not. Sometimes you don't want to put black behind a cat eye. Put the same color as it or just layer it up. So this is that baby pink color. I mean, it's pretty good, the opacity. This is a pretty thick formula on it too. And this is also hemo-free that came with the brushes. So I'll put a second coat on that when it comes out as well. Now we're going to do the yellow. It's a nice enough yellow. It reminds me of like sunflowers. It's just not, well, it looks like yellow mustard, just plain old yellow mustard. That's what it looks like. It's not bright sunny yellow. And all these will end up with second coats on them. You'll see what the full opacity looks like. But since you can't put a giant thick layer on and expect it to cure thoroughly, you have to put a thin layer and then double it up. Now the orange. There we go. Yes, it's a perfect orange. It's just a basic orange, and that's what I needed that I did not have. So that's why I bought the entire set, honestly. Now we're going to do our school blue. So all I can see when I look at it is that poster board up in that kindergarten classroom or in the library. It is these colors. Now we're going to do the red. And our purple. And like I said, these will get a second coat, but these last three, pretty good coverage. You just see a little splotchy here. I'm sure that'll even out. But once I get top coat on all these, well, not top coat, once I do the double second coat, come back and show them all to you. All right. You got your orange, your green, your yellow, your purple, your blue, and your red. Let's put these down here. Oh, got some green on the yellow. Oopsie poopsie. And the orange. This is the orange number. The green. The yellow. Purple. And I believe you can get these in the big bottle. The blue. And the red. Now that's the 6-pack of the Beetles, 7.5 mils. These are glass bottles. And I believe they all come in this size bottle, the 15 mil, individually if you just need one of the colors. Like I said, a couple of these are colors I was lacking, so I needed them. Now, this pink, it came with the brushes, that little brush set with the flowers, and it is this number, NA778, and it comes in an 8 mil bottle. The green is a double rhythm. It's a cat eye. And here's the number on that one, MC1326. It says HEMA free and TPO free. And I believe this is also a 15 mil bottle. It doesn't say it on the bottle anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it is. Look at the box real quick. Yep, 15 mils. This is that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Melody Susie. That is G2103. It is a 15 mil bottle. This orange glows in the dark, so I'll show you that in a second. But this is a red cat eye. And it's a blood red. And it says it's a glass cat eye. And this is H636. 15 mils. Now, this is the glow in the dark glitter orange, and it's not a cat eye. It's just glittery, and it's got a jelly base to it. All of these are 2 coats. It's 15 mils, and it's D002. Now let's see what it looks like in the dark. So pretty. And that's all I had for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day, month, night, week, year. Please come back and see me again. Bye, my little hotties.